Good morning, everybody. Welcome to your morning Gwent. How you doing? I've had some interesting things going on in my life lately. I've not been uploading nearly as much as I'd like to, but we'll talk about that once we're in the game. So we're playing a deck today called KaBOOM. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. We're going to be using Dwarven Agitators, mainly on Mahakam Pyrotechs. We're going to be blasting some people up. This play alone will make people want to row stack, and when they decide they want to row stack, well, we got some Elven Mercenaries, and we are running double Lacerate. We're also running Zoltan Animal Tamer, usually with Agitator, so that we can double up on the damage when they row stack. Can use the boost if we need to. We are also running a couple Skirmishers. They are strong point denial. Basically, they can kill eggs and tons of different things. Dennis Cranmer. Let's finish talking about the bronzes first, actually. So we got our Agitators and our Pyrotechs and our Skirmishers all playing off of one another. We got our Elven Mercs for all of our special cards. We're running one First Light for the Clear Skies or the Rally if we need it. We are running a Mutagen right now. I'm iffy on including this. I did a little bit of testing with a deck similar to this, and then I swapped some things around, and I got my butt kicked by Skoya Spell way too many times. So I think taking that in is just kind of a good choice. We're still not great against that matchup, but so it goes. And we got the double Lacerate, of course. In the silver slots, we got Yarp and Ziggurin. He's just good carryover, and the fact that he gets buffed up as we play Dwarves, it's just lovely. We have Operator. Operator's a card that I've been considering running in a Dwarf deck for a while because it's just really good. I've had it used against me a few times recently, and that's what kind of pushed me over the edge in including it. But you use it either on a Dwarven Agitator, usually because it'll be a dead card for your opponent, or if you need to, you can chuck it on an Elven Merc, and you can get all of your spells played. That's less useful usually because often the enemy will also have a bronze special card, but usually for that Agitator play. We also have Roach, just, good points, good deck thinning. We got Barclay Els, good for that tempo. We're running Dennis Cranmer. He's basically our decoy and our Milva target. Milva also good against Skoya Spell. She can chuck one of those 15 pointers or whatever they get up to back to the Skoya Spell hand, and then it comes back out as a 2, I believe. We are running Avalok. There's a lot of rallying and such right now. Dagon's got its Harpy plays, its Neckers sometimes. NR has most of its deck, and even making Nilfgaard draw some of its spies can throw off its game plan. So I think Avalok is just a good card. If we run up against Mill, we lose, like almost certainly, unless we play perfectly, because we are playing a pretty thin heavy deck as well. And I just opened a premium Saskia's Dragon form, and I wanted to put it in there, so I did. And full disclosure, while I was building this deck, I was looking for some ideas on Gwent DB, and I found a deck that's pretty much exactly this deck. I did not base it on that deck. I felt vindicated when I saw it, though. I'll provide a link to that in the description. I think there's a little guide. Let me open it up quickly here. Yeah, look at that. It is by Vinny Lucio. It's posted a couple days ago, and it is called Pro Ladder 73% Win Rate Dwarf Deck. Very, very creative title. He's got a little bit of a guide. I'll leave that link in the video if you want it, but I think this video will serve as an adequate guide. Hopefully. I'm pretty familiar with this kind of deck, so we'll see. So we got a couple Dwarven Agitators. We got our Mercs. We're happy about that. I don't want too many Pyrotechs. Another Merc is actually real good. That was awesome. I would like Dennis Cranmer, but it may not happen. So maybe we just say, all right, we will draw Dennis with our hero power. Or maybe we go for broke. You know what? Yarpin's good enough here. Yarpin's absolutely good enough. So we are going to Brewer out. Yeah, we're going to Brewer him right at the gate. And then we'll Milva him as well. Alright, so there's Dennis. Boom. Pop out. And now this is a Bran deck, so he's going to be coming out with Bran and Morkvarg. And chucking away Saris and Olgierd because that's what always happens. And then, of course, that's not what happened. Did check out Saris and Olgierd. Alright, so now we play Milva. Roach comes to our aid. And Dennis pops back in our hand. And we're so far ahead in tempo. So instead of playing Dennis right now, we're actually going to play Yarpen. Because he played his carryover, and obviously he's got some solid carryover. That's a little annoying, but it's not the end of the world by any stretch. We'll chuck Dennis back down. Alright, so our boys are pretty strong now. It's like playing full test twice, almost. And if this round goes longer, we do have that strong finisher in the form of Dragon Saskia here. He's going to be doing some Ekimara shenanigans, of course. It's a very common play. Let's give him a dead Agitator. Should I have played Agitator a little earlier? Or operated an Agitator a little earlier for the extra 2 points? Maybe, but I also don't think it matters that much, to be honest. But we're definitely going to play him next. I wish I had Decoy. It'd be a great Decoy play. Pyro attack, perfect. And if we get... oh, he's going to revive Doragary, of course. Classic. Oh, but he didn't play Doragary right at the gate. Interesting. Alright, let's play another one. We got the Pyrotech again. It'll definitely hit the Ekimara, which is super good. Oh, I'm used to the other guy, the weaponsmith. That's what I was hemming and hawing about there. Okay, so we could get a Lacerate, we could get a First Light, we could get a Merdram. I think we want to just play another Agitator, honestly. Yeah. Okay, it's still hitting the Ekimara, which is fantastic. That's the dream. We're almost certainly going to dry pass next round. Yeah, so this is fine. Because he's going to have Olgierd, Saris, Ekimara, and probably he'll play his own Doragary again, which is fine. A little troublesome, but ultimately fine. Alright, what are we going to draw? Skirmisher, totally fine. And another Pyrotech, also pretty fine. I am going to mulligan away Skirmisher. Alright, that worked out really well. My thinking was, you know, we've got a lot of good cards in there that we want. We won the first round. We might want to push him a little bit here, actually. Yeah. So we have to go first, which is a little unfortunate, but it's not the end of the world. So let's just chuck down a Pyrotech. It's good value. I want him to play Doragary and eat Doragary with the Ekimara so that we can get out of Merdrome. Basically, this round, I want to do deck thinning. We've got too many cards to draw into. I want to... Oh, that is not what I expected. I would like a Skirmisher here. Thank you. That's very kind of you. Alright, so that bear is going to be a little annoying, but it's not the end of the world by any stretch. So Merdroam is going to be a little less useful, but our Lacerates are going to be increasing in value every time he plays. He's probably going to play a Raider here. It's the usual call with the guy that throws things out. The Warmonger, there you go. What did he chuck away? He chucked away a Whale Harpooner. So he didn't have a Harpooner in hand, and he's got a Priestess of Freya. Almost certainly. Well, let's get that good value one more time here. Wish it didn't hit Olgierd there, but like, whatever, largely. Yeah, there's the Lacerate. That's fine. That is not unexpected.
Storm is coming. Let's enjoy
Alright,
the
so
weather while we still can.
Merdroam would be annoying against Morkvarg right there. It would bother him. So should we do that? Because he doesn't really have anything that buffs up. So let's go ahead and do that. Or, actually, I think the better play would be resetting our Pyrotech and buffing him back up. Yeah. So instead of like a 3-point play, that was like a 7-point play, which is a little better. Is it 10 out of 10? Nah, but it's pretty good.
The storm is coming. Let's enjoy the weather while we still can.
All right, yeah, we'll use First Light here. We'll get that rally. Another Skirmisher is pretty nice. So we will do that. We'll do it on the bear again, I suppose. And then we've got Lacerate waiting in the wings here. Alright, here's the Whale Harpooner. He doesn't have a great play for the Whale Harpooner. Just the way that I've placed everything row-wise. So he's not going to play one. So that's good for us. Bothers me not. This makes our Lacerate all the sweeter.
The storm is coming. Let's enjoy the
Right
weather
there.
while we still can.
Delicious. And our Dragon Saskia is a 14-point play. Should we do it? Should we chuck her down? Or should we save her for next round? I think we chuck her down, and we hope that he has to play 2 cards. We don't expect her to have to him to have to play 2 cards, him or her, whatever. But name's Victor VIP, probably a fella. That sucks. Oh, that's unfortunate. I did not expect the Geralt Igni at all. Should have placed her here. I was a little too focused on the potentiality of a Whale Harpooner. We might have actually been able to 2-0 there, depending on what the other card was. Dang. So we lose. Barclay's a great draw. And we're going to keep it. What we'd want instead of Barclay would be Zoltan, Animal Tamer probably. But yeah, we lose. And it's my own fault. Did not even consider Igni. Was not in my head at all. So this is as strong as we can get. Yeah. Forfeit. GG. First game in several days. Didn't give me the GG option. Sorry about that, Victor VIP. Let's try again, shall we? So far this video can be a what not to do when you're trying to play dwarfs, but that's okay. Alright. Unseen Elder. Let's do it, buddy. Let's do it. Alright. Okay, so we got some good things in our hand. But we got some not so good things too. So get rid of that, we'll get rid of that. And we'll get rid of the Pyrotech as well. Alright, that worked out pretty darn well. Pretty darn well. So we're pretty much going to open the exact same as last time. Yeah. So we'll do this. We will play Dennis. And then this time we've got Milva and we've got Decoy. Decoy we'll probably save for Yarpen though. We'll play Yarpen last, likely. So he wants to eat those eggs and then pass probably. Which I think is fine. So we'll send that back to his hand. Yeah. Throw his strat off by a turn at the very least while we still get stronger. Milva's a good card. I don't know why Milva's not used more often these days. Yeah, so that's back. That's okay. Let us play Avalok. Basically hoping that he draws an Arrakis or just something that he doesn't want to have in hand, basically. Ekimara, yeah, no problem, no problem. So Yarpen is a good play here. He keeps us ahead in tempo. We can still play another Dennis. We've got a Pyrotech, we've got Operator, Agitator. We got lots of good stuff. Alright. Let's play Dennis again. That'll put us ahead in tempo again. Yeah, staying ahead in tempo in a carryover against a carryover deck, real important. Real important. Okay. Now is an okay time to do Operator Agitator because we won't be put behind in tempo. Oh, that's not true. I lied. Because, of course, that's going to take and he'll get that 3 points. But I don't care that much. Yeah, I don't care that much. So we'll pop him out. Pyrotech is Pyro perfect. Lots and lots of tempo. So this is our round to win now, I would say. He could have some surprises, some tricks up his sleeve. But I'm not overly concerned. And we do have a Mairdrome waiting in the wings, either on the Necker, the Ekimara, or the Vran. The Vran is if we need to win the round in one card. The Necker is if we want to mess up his play. And the Ekimara is the worst of those. It's not bad, but it's the worst of those. Alright. So this hits him by 3. We should do that on the Ekimara. If we can make him dip down in strength a little bit more. All's well, I think. So now if he plays Unseen Elder, he gets a ton of value. He'll get 1 spawn out of him, 3 spawns out of him. And the Neckers, of course, will go up in strength. That is very unfortunate. Does everybody run Geralt Igni now? Did I just not play for like a week and everybody was like, yeah, we're doing Geralt Igni strats again? Because it feels like it. That's my bad, though. I need to... This is my refresher. It's been a little while. What has happened? Good question. I hurt myself pretty bad at work, and my left wrist is just not doing okay. So, I was at a hospital the other day. Doing all right. I'm all wrist braced up, and my tendons are angry at me. But we're doing okay. Gwent is a one-handed game. Thankfully. Thankfully. All right, let's do Skirmisher onto the Ekimara again. Give him as little carryover as we can. We still have that Mairdrome Necker option, which is just increasing in value, and we can always do it on the Vran to just win the round, basically. It's a shame that that Yarpen got. We could decoy Dennis. That would actually be a pretty huge swing. So decoying Dennis would give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more points on the board ambiently, plus buff our boys in our deck. Yeah, this is still our round to win, 100%. We could also decoy Operator on the Elven Merc. That would not be a bad idea. That would not be a bad idea at all. Now I'm seriously considering that. Let's play a Merc first.
Everything all right?
Yeah, grab Lacerate for that big damage. Yeah, that was a good play. It's still our round to dictate. I'm not overly worried about the Necker right now because we can spores him down anytime, largely. I'm happy to run into a consume deck, by the way. Even if whether we win or whether we lose, it's just nice to see consume again. It's been a while since I've seen anybody really running consume. I gave it a shot for a few days there. Or a few matches, really. Didn't do 10 out of 10, but that's just kind of my own unfamiliarity with the archetype in this patch. And we're already on the heels of this patch. New cards will be dropping soon. It's going to be a whole new world. Alright. Alright. What'll it be? Now's the time to decoy. I say we do... You cannot decoy operator. Ah, right. He is stubborn. That's fair. That's fair. Okay. I could always decoy an agitator as well, which is maybe the best tempo play that we've got. But why don't we actually just do this? She's actually going to be huge. Yeah. Get the Akimara out of here. It's an 18 dragon that did 2 damage. 3 damage, I suppose. Oh, Milva doesn't count as an elf? What? That's very strange. You got Renew? It's the Gigny strats from hell. Damn, son. Alright.
Everything all right?
Another lacerate? Yeah, let's do another lacerate. Still great value, still great tempo. I really kind of do want to save that Merdrome for the next round. You know, his Necker comes out, he's feeling good about the round, and then suddenly his Necker is just gone. There is no Necker to be had. Yeah, we're in a good position here. We're in a really good position here. The Pyrotech is totally fine. The Zoltan Animal Tamer is great, actually, I would say. Alright. Yeah, there's no reason to wait on this one, I think. Yeah, I don't think we get anything by waiting. So let's just spores this boy. And now he's gone. He's been deleted. He could just play another Necker from hand if he's got one, but that's kind of something that you want to mulligan away, right? He had no reason to think that I had Merdrome. So I'm pretty happy with that. I could rally one out. Oh, perfect. Absolutely perfect. So now if I decoy the Elven Merc, I get a rally. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Decoying the Pyrotech later would potentially be more tempo, but I'd rather the deck then at this point, because we played 2 of our golds, right? I think just 2, Milva and Dragon Saskia. So we got, or did I play Avalok as well? Okay, no, we played Avalok as well. Disregard, but still. This is not great value, but what's a boy to do? So we're probably going to actually play the buff. We're going to put him here and play it right there, unless he gets something funky going, basically. That's an interesting place to play the Varan. Yeah. So we have 36 points. He's got 1 card. Is it possible? Absolutely. Is it likely? I'd say no. Yeah. Dimetarium Bomb is an interesting card to be playing. I don't know if I did a video on it, but I was trying to make a deck with Vesemir D-Bomb and just see if it would work. Maybe I did do a video. I don't remember. I'm all frazzled. Being in a hospital for a little bit, even just for hours, messes with a fella. All right. So we're 1 for 1, and now the true boss monster appears. It's a Dagon deck. Everybody's favorite deck, but not actually, of course. All right, we got no, pardon me. We got no agitators. So I'm actually going to leave first light. Pardon me, had to pause the mic for a second there. Alright, I think we get rid of the pyrotech. I was really, really hoping for an agitator. But that's okay. Because we can play Avalok pretty well first thing. And mess up his Harpy plan. So let's do that. He could draw into some foglets that he doesn't want to draw into as well. The Lacerate is okay. It's not my favorite, but it's okay. We will do probably Dennis into Yarpen next. We don't have Melba this time, which is unfortunate, but we will live. Okay, so either he does not have a foglet, or we did make him draw the foglet. Either way, I'm relatively pleased. Let's play Dennis here. Yeah, let's make him play to us. If his leader does 5 + 8 over the course of this first round, that's fine. I'm not gonna cry over that. Putting the Frightener over there makes it a little more annoying. So first light, it's not ideal, but the first light is a +2 and a weather clear at this point. He could just chuck down a Woodland Spirit right now. Or just another ambient fog. Whoa. Alright. Alright. I'm just gonna pass here. I mean, 42 to 12. He's up a card, sure. But he can go down 2 if he wants to beat this. Maybe even 3, depending on what he's got. It's a hell of an all-in on the first turn with the spies. We could have decoyed a spy, and that might have been the right play, but it was not the play that I wanted to do. Yeah. Okay, so he's gonna play it out. He's still gotta make out 20 strength. He could have okay, he's got an Akimara. He did not eat the egg, curiously. Okay, now he's down to 9 and we're up to 10, and he's still got to play 1 more, at least. He'll have a little bit of carryover, sure, but I mean, I'm just going to Brewer into Yarpen. Which he doesn't know, of course, but weird stuff happening here. Maybe he's going to bleed me dry next round instead of dry pass. If he dry passes, I love our chances. If he bleeds us dry, I still think I like our chances. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm very, very, very surprised that they chose to play this first round out here. So K-Rain can only eat an egg, I suppose, or Dagon. Can't eat anything on my side. Okay, so he's gonna go down to 7 cards? No. Okay. Well, we're in an amazing spot. Yeah, there you go. Opponent forfeited. So he just misplayed. It happens to everybody. That was a bit of an anticlimax, but we did go 2 for 1, which is pretty much all that you can hope, I think. We can do 1 more. Will we regret it? Yeah, probably. But that was a really lame final game. We'll do 1 more. We'll try to go 3-1. We're currently 2-1. Hey, it's another Dagon. So it's the universe trying to right itself. Will we get our butts kicked? Perhaps. But that's okay. All right. So what do we got in hand? We got 3 of our golds, which is great. We don't have Dennis, which is okay. We do have an agitator. Let's get rid of Lacerate here. The Elven Merc is what we wanted instead, absolutely. And get rid of the Skirmisher. Another Merc. Yeah, fantastic. Really, really great. Alright, who's going to win that coin flip, though? Who will it be? He's going to take a little bit to replace them cards. That's okay. If we win, we're probably going to straight up Brewer into Dennis. Actually, we are going to Operator first. Yeah, we're going to make an extra Agitator. Because we are going first, we get to set the tempo. If he plays a Harpy, that's 7 points as well. Yeah. Let's play Avalok again right out the gate here. Seemed to work out real well against the Dagon last time. Frazzled them perhaps a little bit. Made them draw into things that they did not necessarily want to draw into. Right, so this is good. So let's this is our time to do Dennis. Alright, there he is. Boom. He could pass on this. Oh. Wow. Okay. Well. It was largely unexpected. It's okay. It's not the end of the world, but it's a little unexpected. So what do we want to do then? We could do Zoltan here, actually. And pop everything there. It's not a bad idea. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Pop him right there. It's not like 10 out of 10 tempo-wise, but it is real nice for messing up his carryover, ever so slightly. And that's still fine, because now we just say hello to our good old pal, Lacerate. Yeah, keep those harpies coming out. It bothers me not. Better to deal with it now than later. Alright, let's chuck out an Agitator. Happy with whatever pops out. Even if we end up not getting full value all the time out of the Pyrotech, it just hitting twice is still usually good. He missed one of his... Oh no, never mind. I'm disabled. Don't worry about me. So this is a great time to play Milva, because I should get the Pyrotech back and he will lose a buff. Yeah, that is exactly what happened. So you can play that Earth Elemental again if he wants, but Commander's Horn was effectively 5 less power than it normally is. That does not bother me, like, at all. I'm actually going to play the Pyrotech here, and then if we want to clear skies, it'll be worth just a little bit more. Yeah, so there's that Earth Elemental back. I mean, I suppose I'm just assuming that I'm going to get clear skies, but yeah, there's pretty good precedent for getting clear skies. Also, I made a mistake in my math. You don't get a plus when you're losing a boost. Also, oh my gosh, excuse me for all the voice issues today. Just not 100% on my game, it would seem. All right, so we'll just we'll do this again. Yeah, it's just such good value. It's just a straight 12. Or it's not a straight 12, sorry. It's a straight 15 if it hits on every row. Alright, we got Woodland Spirit coming out. Yep. I know your game. He's probably going to play it on the back row here. Could play it in the mid. Doesn't really make a difference. He's thinking. I'm glad that he played it on the back. Just makes the Pyrotechs that much stronger. And there they are. Alright, so he could have any Freet in his hand. He definitely does not have Commander's Horn, which is usually the big worry against the Dagon deck. It's just such good tempo. Arc Griffin bothers me not. Yeah, we'll just keep playing our agitators, basically. Yeah, keep getting those Pyrotechs. A baby. Nice. Perfect. If he wants to keep this round going, I'll play Barclay, Decoy, Barclay. And that bothers me precisely 0. We also do have another Lacerate waiting in the wings. We got a Merdroem. Alright, he's going to pass on that. So we won the round. We're down 1 card. He's got a bit of carryover. Not a great deal. If we draw Yarpen, we will bleed him out. If we don't, then we will have to assess. Alright, Dragon Saskia is fantastic. Pyrotech is okay. I'm not sad to have it, but I'm not, 10 out of 10 happy to have it. Agitator is better. Straight up, Agitator is better. So if we choose to play this one out, he's starting with a little bit of an advantage. If we don't, then we're not up cards. I don't know. I think we still do want to pass, because even just the disadvantage of him having to go first works much better for us. So it's not my favorite thing in the whole world, but also, maybe he's got some Akimaras in his hand and now they're going to be dead cards. We didn't draw our carryover, so adapt, overcome. What'll it be? The Pyrotech again is okay. Still going to get rid of it. The Elven Merc is great, actually. Would have loved to have... Actually, you know what? I think that is what I'd love to have, because we can get that guaranteed lacerate out now. And that's just always good. Alright, so we'll play the Agitator. Get a Pyrotech. And he'll be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Which is just fine for a bronze, honestly. It's no problem. Yeah, let's do Barclay now. Yeah, Yarpin is totally fine. He'll get stronger as we play dwarves. Not that we have many left, but we've got some, certainly. So that's gonna go in the back row, 100%. Get those wolves out. Maybe another harpy. No, just a foglet. All right, so we'll play Barclay again. And we got a skirmisher. We definitely want to try and kill the savage bear. And so we shall. So we're 34 to 16 right now. We're doing pretty well. We're doing pretty well.
The storm is coming. Let's enjoy the weather.
Alright, so our mutagen play will probably be buffing up Yarpin later on. But this is our lacerate. It's time to do a little bit. It's not a 10 out of 10 lacerate because of that Thunderbolt potion, which is just a weird play. I take it back. Merdroim is definitely going to go onto them. Yeah, probably onto that middle harpy. I suppose it'd do the same on the wolf there. But let's play the dragon. Yeah. It gets up to 14 thanks to the bear. We're at 44. Okay, so the Ekimara will go down 4. He goes down more. Okay.
Everything all right?
Yarpin would go up higher than that, though, huh? Yeah, so he'll go from 5 to 11 to 14. Is that right? Yeah, okay. So that is the better play. It's a +9 instead of like a -6. We've got the same amount of boys here. Kyronex is the better play because he's got armor on some of his dudes. Yeah, so I think we lose. Yeah, we lose by 1 point. That's frustrating. That is frustrating. Oh well, we played a good game. You can't win them all, but man, losing by 1 to kind of the king of the meta decks, that hurts. That hurts. Anyway, we'll put the deck back up. I will leave a link to the similar / almost the same deck on Gwent DB. You can go give that guy some love over there. He created a good deck. I made some very minor tweaks. But yeah, that's been Morning Gwent. I hope your coffee stays warm. I hope your day goes well. I'll see you tomorrow.